In the most recent news, something actually quite positive. In fact, something for long term. The GalNet and Community goals are back. After some cryptic tweets, developers finally announced that they would be returning the GalNet news, the relatively daily, weekly, whatever, news pieces and articles about the game world and, well, the ongoing minor faction nonsense and whatnot else. Basically, again, just news articles. And the return of community goals is also in the cards for us. So, well, generally speaking, now we're gonna start seeing a bit more action from Elite, at least on the community engagement side, as developers are claiming that they have made more story, in fact, relative plan for the story up until 2020, with story arcs and whatnot else that players could influence. And honestly, it's a little bit more than the usual GalNet stuff that we used to have, or the community goals, and honestly, never cared much for GalNet, but community goals are definitely a positive thing that must be kept up. After all, this is a live service travesty. But beside of that, there's also a promise that developers will engage into seasonal events, or something akin to those things. I assume it's a Christmas, Halloween, the things that usually most normal games with live service stuff tend to go for. Hey, I always wanted to see more of those. For some reason we only had like two Christmas events, and both of them were very Was mentioned, like, I assume, double XP weekends or double credits or whatever, something like that. Not double, of course, who knows, maybe they'll be stingy and just do 1.1% or something like that above the line. But no. But on a serious note though, it's always nice to see extra weekends where basically you get something fun that people can just skip the grind a little bit. So generally that's about it. I gotta say that for GalNet I'm really not that interested. I never liked it in a interactive medium like a game. Having a written article, it just looks archaic and feels boring, and I just rather play an interactive storytelling like a personal mission and such, but well, Elite doesn't really have those, at least yet. So yeah, basically at this point developers are saying that, well, yeah, we're gonna ramp up the storytelling and, well, maybe not storytelling, but at least story happenings and universe happenings until the release of Odyssey and slightly past it. So yeah, basically just as expected. The closer we get to Odyssey release, the more events will start to appear and happen and whatnot else. So I guess those of you that are into lore and whatnot else might actually get a kick out of this one. But that is about it. Short and simple. So if you enjoyed this little sort of a hotcakes, well, do subscribe and follow and, you know, all that wonderful stuff. But that aside, if you want to support the nonsense that I get up to, well, Patreon link down below is a wonderful way to do so. So for now, let's read some GalNet. Oh gods.